Heyo, it's Leo and Ninja. Welcome to our video. And today we're gonna talk about something called masks. One. Masks. Yes, we're gonna talk about masks in Indonesia specifically. So, why are we talking about masks? COVID-19 has been in Indonesia since 2019, and the virus has changed a lot of things in our lifestyle by making us wear masks, for example. Masks are an important tool when it comes to stopping the spread of the virus. COVID-19 is known to transmit through tiny droplets in the air that came from an infected individual. We wear masks to reduce the amount of said droplets to be inhaled by other people. It is without a doubt a very powerful tool. However, with so many people wearing masks every day, there is a downside. The amount of used masks will increase every day, and it is a major problem in disposing of them. Not only that masks could be infectious, the number of masks can also be very overwhelming. According to The Independent from 2021, a study made by the University of Southern Denmark estimated that 129 billion masks are thrown out each month. According to the Ocean Asia 2020 report titled Masks on the Beach, 1.6 billion global masks waste end up on the ocean. This is equivalent to 5.5 thousand tons of plastic waste, and it is 7% of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And lastly, according to the Ministry of Environment and Forestry of Indonesia, to the household waste has the highest contribution of 37.49% to the overall composition of Indonesian national waste, followed by traditional markets and public spaces. For the current COVID-19 condition in Indonesia, according to the latest COVID-19 report from 30th of March 2020, there have been 6 million people 6 million people in Indonesia that are confirmed infected, and the number has risen close to 4,000 cases from the last report. However, the number of people recovered from the virus has reached 5.7 million, and the number has risen by about 7.8 thousand people. The number of active cases dropped by 4,000 cases to 111,000, while COVID-19 has claimed 155,000 unfortunate lives up until now, which is 118 more compared to the last data. Very unfortunate. The number of people who are vaccinated, however, the people who are vaccinated at least once in Indonesia has reached 196 million people, and the people who are vaccinated twice has reached 159 million people. With the emergence of Omicron variant, the number of people who have taken the booster shot has reached 21 million people.
The number of single-use masks waste is very high and can end up polluting both the land and ocean, especially in Indonesia, where waste can go to places they shouldn't go, like small canals and rivers. This can contaminate the water and also be able to clog the system, leading to more frequent flooding and thus more disease. The masks themselves are made of plastic, so they would require a long time to be broken down. And even if they are broken down, plastic will stay around in the water as microplastics that can cause bad consequences if ingested. It is best to avoid using single-use masks. The ratio of vaccinated and unvaccinated people is high enough that herd immunity should be strong enough for people to not wear a mask. Herd immunity is what happens if a certain number of people in a community is vaccinated against a certain disease, so the infection couldn't propagate well. Not only that, booster vaccines can also be taken to further strengthen our immunity towards COVID-19. With a high percentage of people already vaccinated, wearing masks should not be important anymore. Of course, masks are a great tool when it comes to curbing the number of infections, but now we have to face a dilemma that came with it. With us already throwing out so much garbage every day, Adding potentially hazardous plastic into the pile will not make the situation any better. This is not 2019 when COVID-19 just shows up, and everyone is still vulnerable. People now are mostly vaccinated against the virus, but up until now, the oceans is not vaccinated against our waste. With all of this, Indonesia should lift the max restriction and protect our environment more. We are ready to face society with our face unmasked again. This should not only reduce the amount of plastic in our environment, but it also save money from buying the mask begin with. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.